Alright, hello there everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well and having a nice day. So, this actually came out 2 days ago. The Inazuma Festival, that's the name. The name of the event is actually Hues of the Violet, I do believe. Yeah, Hues of the Violet Garden. It came out 2 days ago, but then also Elysian Realm also came out, so that's why we're doing it today. Because Act 2 also came out today, according to the schedule at least. I'm not sure if it's 4 AM or 10 AM, but even if it is 10 AM, we will be getting it just in time, since we're starting now. So we're playing through Act 1 and Act 2 today. There is also 2 more acts, so we'll be doing that when Act 4 comes out, so that we do 2 and 2. So that is essentially what we're gonna do. I'm actually super excited because Venti is gonna appear as well as Klee, so you're getting Mondstatd characters. I am really hoping that Ether gets to ask Venti about Connery, because we've never had that. The festival in Windbloom and all the other times we've seen Venti were actually before the Dane quest, so we couldn't actually get to ask it because, well, technically, in terms of timeline, it was before that. So we gotta talk to Catherine of the Inazuma's Adventure Guild, according to the quest log. So let's actually do that. I wonder if there's gonna be probably different looking, right? Because it's a festival, so it should be looking differently. I don't see any differences yet, but we'll see. Maybe I'm just not remembering how Inazuma was. Hello there, Catherine. We talked to this one, yeah, okay.
Hi, Catherine. We heard that you have a new commission for us.
A new commission? I mean, I wouldn't say commission.
That's correct.
Oh.
There's a requester who has submitted a designated commission for the two of you.
Wait, really? During a festival? That's new.
A designated commission? Sounds like it must be pretty important. What kind of task is it
can we start the
exactly?
plan? I guess helping them out?
There's no need to worry.
It's not dangerous by any means.
This commission is not dangerous by any means.
Oh, it'll soon be holding,
Perhaps
so not
you
yet.
have heard that Inazuma will soon be holding a major festival. The magnificent Irodori Festival.
Yes, we have.
Yay! A festival! Oh, come to think of it, we haven't attended a festival in Inazuma for a while.
For a while, I mean, since we came here.
The Yashiro Commission and Lady Yae are responsible for all the festival preparations. The one who has requested to help is none other than Lady Yae herself.
Oh no, it's Miko's commission. We're about to get scammed.
You know Miko. She always has some unusual ideas in her head.
If it only was some unusual ideas only.
A plan by her is gonna be one to remember.
I mean, true. That's a fact.
We'd better go to Grand Narukami Shrine and see what she needs us to do.
I wonder if we're gonna get scammed
Lady Yae
again.
is currently at Yae Publishing House in
It's actually
Hanamizaka,
quite close
so
by.
there is no need to go all the way to the shrine. In fact, she has instructed me to have you directly meet with her there.
Very well.
Oh, well that's convenient enough. Let's go then.
Okay. We're not gonna get scammed, right? The Strange Tale of the Suiko's, Suiko... Wait, Suiko, I feel like that name is familiar. Suiko Shisui-R, was that it? Or am I calling it something that doesn't exist? I guess we're about to find out. Hello there, Yae. I actually need to switch my party here.
and Kuroda, how are things coming along?
All the books and commission prints for Yae Publishing House were bound and sent out yesterday
So
afternoon,
they're
Lady
from the
Yae.
Publishing House, okay.
Very good. And Murata?
Hey, the Firewall God is here, just kidding.
We have already received word from Apekusu and Sailing Breeze that
Murata,
the materials are all in
okay.
place for Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with
Oh,
Unlimited
no.
Power and Pretty Please Kitsune Guji.
Oh no. Oh no, the book names.
Well done. And what about you, Onodera?
Oh, that doesn't look so good. That's the guy that's always coming up with ideas and getting rejected, right? Yeah. Oh God,
Onodera?
okay.
Oh, yes, Lady Yae. Everything is ready for the new issue release party.
You are the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you are the team's fearless leader now. So
show some
please,
confidence.
show some confidence.
Okay, just some encouraging words, okay? I was scared that Mika's gonna do
Besides,
something.
there's no need to be nervous. This project is destined for success. I feel quite optimistic about it. I shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera. Please take the opportunity to have
You'll
a
be
good
very
rest.
busy on the
After
day of
all,
the release
you will
party.
be very busy on the day of the release party.
Yes, Lady Yae. Thank you very much.
All right then. Is everyone clear about their assignments? Good. We're running out of time, so let's get moving. Chop chop.
Alright, so they're gone, no?
Hello, little ones. I take it you have received my commission.
Well, we have no idea what the commission's about, so you better not be scamming
Organizer
us.
you are! It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping things up for your light novel business! Shouldn't you be getting back to the Grand
I mean,
Narukami
maybe
Shrine?
they're related. I guess they want to sell the books, because we got Shingsho back there, selling the books on the trailer.
You weren't thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us, were you? If so, then you can forget it!
Damn,
Who would accept such a
okay.
commission?
Yeah, forget it. The Traveler in Paimon just done with Miko from the quest.
My, such harsh words. It hurts to hear that kind of talk from you two. But as you can clearly see, I'm here working like a dog
you
for the
say I'm not
festival.
doing my
Yet you
job.
say I'm not doing my job. Let me ask you, little ones. Whoever said that the festival must involve the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Huh? But isn't that a given? This is Inazuma after all.
Yes, that is true. But now that the Sokoku
Ooh,
decree has been
Rito,
lifted,
that's why it's taking
Inazuma
place
is
there?
no longer
Wait, I
the
thought
same
Inazuma
nation
City
that
was also,
once resisted
you know,
change
affected by the
tooth and
festival.
nail. Therefore, rather than sticking to the same old traditional festival, the Yashiro Commission
time
and
we'll
I
look
have
at
decided to
international
shake things up a little.
Yes, okay,
This
that
time
was
we'll
like
be
a
holding
Mondstadt
an
evil.
international cultural festival, distinctly Inazuman, but with a
International,
unique
yeah, I am
twist.
interested.
I suppose I should start
it's
by
not
telling you the
Inadori, it's
origins of the
Irodori.
Irodori festival.
Irodori. I gotta change the
Legend
title.
has it that there were 5 poets in ancient
I gotta change the title of the
Inazuma
stream. It's-
who
I
were
pronounced it wrong,
supremely
it's
gifted in
Irodori.
singing and writing poetry. They are known
I swear,
as
I
the
thought it was
5
Inadori. I've
Kasa.
been calling it Inadori for ages, ever since it was announced. There are known as 5 castles.
Every year, one of the 5 would
right?
present a collection of the group's poems to the shogun for review, which would then spark culture discussions regarding those works. Thanks to them, Inazuma's culture blossomed and gained great
At that
influence
time,
at
so
that
that was probably a
time.
long time ago.
As time passed, people began creating various tales based on the 5 Kasen. The Irodori festival was also
Irodori,
developed
okay,
as a
so it's
result
not
to show
Inadori, it's
appreciation
Irodori.
for their works.
Sounds like a festival that's really rooted in culture.
Yep.
Indeed. To describe it in the words of the ancients, it'd be refined elegance. Unfortunately, with the
Well,
flow
I
of
forgot about
time,
5 Kasen.
people have gradually forgotten about the 5 Kasen and the festival, which is precisely why I've decided to revive the Irodori festival by
Bye. Oh no, it's gonna be something crazy.
holding a cultural convention
okay.
featuring light novels.
Damn, the stonks, right? The stonks.
Wait a minute! Light novels?
What about all that refined elegant stuff you just said?
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all the rage, but nowadays, the entertainment format of choice
Makes
is light
sense.
novels. The important thing is not the format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rigid format of
True.
the past.
True for a lot of things, including some systems, but I'll pass on that.
Speaking of which, don't you think that the concept of focusing on the now perfectly
There are a lot
suits
of
the
systems,
current
like in real
Inazuma?
life, like the occasional system and a lot. No, I'm not gonna go into it, because otherwise I'm gonna be here forever. That really are kind of outdated, but anyways.
And besides, it's a great opportunity to reintroduce Inazuma to Altavat through light novels.
Ooh, that's
As
why
they say,
Shinkso's
it's
coming along
two
then.
birds with one stone.
A whole lot of thinly veiled self-justifications to make some songs.
Whoa, that was close.
I
Paimon
mean,
was
she has a
nearly
point,
carried
though.
away by Miko's
I
persuasive
feel like she has a
tongue.
point, but there's an ulterior motive, right? She does have a point, though.
Come on, Miko! You can't fool us. We know you by now.
I
This
mean,
is all definitely
she
stemming
does have
from your
some
own
ulterior
personal
motives.
interests.
True. I think she does have a point, though. She has a point, but she does, you know, she has her motives.
I can't deny that my hobbies had no part to play in this. However,
Hobbies, huh?
regardless of whether it's
Not the
light
songs.
novels or a festival, catching people's attention with a fresh concept is the
Yeah,
essence
she
here.
does have a point.
Well,
Must give it to
what
that.
do you say? Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see
Yes,
at
I
the
want to see
festival?
Venti and Glee, please.
little. Oh, alright. Paimon's super curious now.
Yeah, who are we gonna see, aside from Venti and Klee?
Come, let's pay a visit to the venue in Rito together. I promise that it will give you a whole
Okay,
new
so Rito is
perspective
where
on the
the festival's taking
festival.
place, not in Inazuma City.
There we'll meet a special someone who will tell you more about your tasks.
Ayato? Anyaka? Okay. Oh, we're getting straight in there. Okay. Oh, that's just a change. Okay, that's just a change in map, most likely, because there was that thing when we get a festival or when a festival ends. Oh, there's the Raiden Shogun figurines. Look. Hello there. Hasn't started yet. There are so many people already in the re-show. Oh, there goes. We will have to wait till the festival starts to get one of our statues of our excellency, the almighty Narukami Yogasho, God of Thunder. I know that Sayu, actually, he used her ninja skills to hide and get in there at first. Anyway, let's see who's here.
During the Irodori festival, the area around the Outlander Affairs Agency will
Become the
become
main
the
exhibition.
main exhibition space for light novels.
Alright, they're finally getting some deserved attention.
Once things are in full swing, not only will there be lots of official and fan-created work on display, there will also be exclusive giveaways, prizes, and new release parties.
Not unlike the things that they have about manga and stuff. I know there's the anime situations that they got in Japan and some like Comic-Con, except Comic-Con is like more, with video games and others as well, not just in cosplay and etc. Kinda gives me those vibes.
This small plaza in front of the International Trade Association will be called the Five Kasen Plaza during the festival, and nearby shops will be selling special light novel merchandise. You certainly won't want to miss out.
I wonder if you can actually get exclusive books. Probably not, because I want a lore, not gonna lie.
How should Paimon put this?
Yeah,
It's definitely
only
not
quite
your
large
typical
party.
festival, but
I
it
don't know if
sure
there's
looks
something
like
else.
it'll be quite the
There's probably
party.
drinks, because Venti's coming along, right?
Miko, what are these blank boards in the center of the plaza?
Those are the things Albedo was interested in.
Yes, those are...
Ah, Lady, I did
Oh,
mention that there would be
Ayato, hello
some
there.
reliable
I've seen you since
helpers
the
coming to
class.
assist with the festivities. It appears she meant you two. At last we meet again, Traveler and Paimon. Tell me, how are you faring
Pretty good.
recently?
We just hopped onto the Honkai universe in the Deletion realm.
Oh, it's Ayato! Wow, so even a busy guy like yourself is here to attend the Irodori festival.
He's probably here to prepare it, not gonna lie. I feel like he's too busy to attend it.
Preparing festivals
Yeah.
falls under the Yashiro Commission's scope of responsibilities. Seeing as Lady Yae has poured her heart and soul into the preparations, I'm obliged to be
I wonder
equally dedicated.
Yaya had the voice line about Ayato saying he was kind of, tricky. I don't know what the word for it, but yeah. So this is gonna be interesting.
Come now, Ayato.
We're not strangers
strangers here. There's no need to sound so formal. We were just about to discuss the boards over here. They're related to our little helper's tasks, so I'll let you give them a detailed rundown.
Alright then.
Certainly. I assume you two already know that the Irodori festival originated from the Five
Yep,
Kasen.
there's 5 words. Oh.
These 5 boards are here for painting their portraits. This Irodori festival is not only the first
I
major
think that's the
festival to
job
be
for
held in
Albedo,
Inazuma
man.
since the lifting of the Sakoku decree. It is also an event deeply rooted in culture and the arts. Therefore, the Yashiro Commission has personally invited several cultural celebrities from other nations.
Personally invited, including Venti. Wait a second, did Raiden have a hand in that or what?
For example, the artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt.
So it's gonna be Albedo.
The Yashiro Commission will arrange
was
accommodations and
personally
food in
invited, it
Inazuma
seems.
for
That's
each
like
of the
Lee's coming
distinguished
along, most
guests. However, we fear that staying in a foreign land may feel a little uncomfortable. Which is precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and
so
other
actually,
nations of Teyvat to
we're like,
serve as a guide for our
this
guests.
is our commission. Okay, so essentially we're gonna be guiding to the people from afar. That's why we talk to them a lot. That's gonna be cool. So this is
I
our
knew
commission.
you would catch on. It is our hope that you would be able to guide the guests from the harbor to their residence
Yeah,
at
that's
the
gonna be
International
cool,
Trade
okay.
Association, while providing any necessary assistance along the way. This arrival schedule includes the details of the ships on which the guests will be arriving. All you
alright,
simply
it's gonna
have to
be
do
interesting. Venti
is
as
go to the
well?
docks
Oh,
at
I
the
can't
indicated
wait.
times.
2 days before the festival, ships and guests, large passenger ships, bards, okay. Venti from Mondstadt, a guest painter, Albedo. Calx, who is Calx, and his dependent. I guess that's just a normal NPC. 8 a.m. Second day of the festival, so this is after the festival starts. Large passenger ship, calligraphers, painters from Liyue. That's right, not gonna be any character. Theater mechanicus players. And a guest writer, Zhen Yu. Is that the Xing show? I feel like it might be, but I don't know. Because he had several pen names, right? Ship and guest large kind of ships have one person, 9 a.m. Okay, so we don't know who these are, okay. Are they following the release event? Okay.
It's settled then. My, look at the time. I have to meet with my editors, so I must be going now. During the festival, most of the Yai Publishing House's editors will be staying near the Outlander Affairs Agency. If you run into any problems, you may find them there.
This festival requires the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention, so I must excuse myself for now.
Alright.
I'll leave the guests in your hands.
And it seems the first ones we're gonna get are Albedo and likely
timetable that Ayato gave us.
And Venti, possibly.
Let's take a closer look and be sure to pick up the passengers according to the time.
Yes, okay, hold up. Where's the we gotta go near the dock as well before we time skip. Oh, this is gonna be so sick. 6 a.m. the next day, so we gotta kinda go ahead and do this. Yeah. Because we're already on the day though it's 2 a.m. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's almost there. There we go. Wait, I thought it was happening. Wait, did we get the day wrong? Oh, it's not 6 a.m. though. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna be just in a bit, so. We can probably change our team in the meantime. From Mondstadt today, yep. From Mondstadt, alright. Festival. That's my party here. Alright, are we gonna get see Venti?
5 Cossin portraits should be on board.
Albedo!
The boat should be arriving soon, so let's head down to the docks.
Because we saw it in the trailer, right? So let's see. We'll see. Also includes bards, right? Or was that on the second one? Probably on the second one.
Hello.
Who are you?
You must be here to take part in the Irodori festival.
Oh, it's not Albedo? Wait, I thought it was gonna be
and we'll
Albedo.
show you around.
Wait, was that why Albedo said it lacked inspiration because it was painted by someone else? Oh no.
Yes, that's right. We are bards from Mondstadt.
Okay, so not Venti yet.
Word has it that Inazuma has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find fresh inspiration
what are you
here.
doing?
These guests are all bards, aren't they? Well, where's Tanya's bard then?
You know, I was thinking the same question.
Huh. Strange. He's pretty famous in Mondstadt.
Even if he wasn't, I understand he still wouldn't show up.
Huh? Why is
Because he's
that?
scared, you know, Venti's on, yeah, he's scared of Raiden, that's the way.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though Venti no longer rules over Mondstadt,
Hey,
he's
look,
still an
Paimon.
archon.
Paimon. Lower your voice, there's people here.
If he came rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival, now
Oh,
it would seem
no.
a little childish. It would also sort of be shameless of him too.
Oh no.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Oh no, Inazuma's about to explode here.
It's Cleve!
Hey,
Were you also
Cleve.
invited to the
I guess
Irodori
Albedo
festival?
is the painter then.
No,
Albedo's the one.
Albedo's the one who received the
Hey,
invitation.
Albedo.
But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these
For someone
days,
here to issue me a
Albedo
dependent
arranged
pass.
for someone here to issue me a dependent pass.
Oh no, it's about to go down. Just kidding.
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. After hearing that Inazuma was making preparations for the Irodori festival, I
Oh, you
predicted that I
predicted?
would run into you here.
I guess you knew since we were here.
Ha! Paimon knew it! Albedo's the one
Yep.
they invited to paint the 5 Kasen.
It seems that you already know why I'm here.
Just so you're aware, I'll be using my
Just
pen
so
name.
you're aware,
Oh, that's
I'll
the
be
pen
using my
name.
pen name
Okay, so that's
Inazuma.
what the name was.
Calx.
Calx. Wait a second. Chalk? Calx?
Oh, by the way, do you know where the International Trade Association
Yep,
is?
I'm supposed to be the
I'll
guy.
be meeting with the editorial director of the Yai Publishing House there.
Alright, hold up. Calx. We gotta look that up. Let's just see if there's any meaning to that. Is it by any chance another word in another language? Calx is Latin for chalk. I knew it. There's gonna be something related to chalk. Okay.
Yeah, the International Trade Association is where you'll be staying in Inazuma. We'll be heading there too.
Great. Let's get going then.
Alright, I wonder... we know Venture's gonna pop up though, so I wonder when. And why has it not been invited? I mean, maybe it's been invited, but doesn't go until he hears the drink or something. I don't know. Alright. Here we are.
Wow, it's so beautiful here! So many things I've never seen before.
Clee's
Slow down,
happy.
Clee. Please be careful not to
Yeah,
bump
please
into
be
others.
careful not to drop the bombs off your pockets, okay?
Telling Clee so many stories about Inazuma during the trip was probably not the best idea. As a result, she could hardly sleep all the way here. It appears she's even more excited now that we've arrived.
Too.
Strange. It seems that the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama, isn't here yet. I'm certain he said that he'd be sure to arrive before me. This might be a problem. Well, Mr. Hiroyama was supposed to meet with me and give me some reference materials about the 5 Kasen today. That way, I could better visualize the content for my paintings.
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you
I guess
arrived in
not.
Inazuma?
Clee's just hyped.
I only know of the 5 Kasen by name. Because of the sheer age of the tale, very little has been passed down to this day. So Mr. Hiroyama decided to help me collect some more information. I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm inspired. So I agreed on only receiving the details today.
Booba, except it's with Clee.
So when do the paintings have to be done by?
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time throughout the various stages of the Irodori festival. The first one, depicting Suiko, will need to be done before the festival's official opening ceremony,
So in 2 days.
which is the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow? Then you're already running out of time!
There's no need to panic. When I was working on light
She's
novel
just happy.
illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, things were always tight and finished at the last minute. Just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Irodori Festival,
That's Shincho,
I
right?
had to complete the final chapter's illustrations the same day I received the manuscript.
He was actually the illustrator then. I did not know that.
I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma. I still don't know how well they turned out.
Paimon isn't sure if she should feel sympathetic for your working conditions or compliment you on your artistic genius.
Of course, I would still prefer to receive any possible reference materials in advance, so that I can be
Speaking of
better
which,
prepared.
Rico did mention.
Oh, right! The editors of the Yai Publishing House will
Oh,
all
yeah, we
be
can
around the
probably ask
Outlander
them.
Affairs Agency these next few days. Who knows? Maybe Mr.
Yeah.
Hirayama's over there too. We'll take you over there to see if we can
Alright.
find him, Albedo.
Alright, it's worth a
She's
try.
so happy.
Clee, you haven't slept for a while now. Please stay at our residence in
Hey,
the
she
International
nodded,
Trade
okay.
Association and get some rest. We will be back soon.
Okie dokie.
Oh my
Don't
God,
worry,
it's so cute.
Albedo. I'll be on my best behavior.
I'll just make some bombs. Just kidding. I mean, I don't know if I'm kidding though. Alright, Outlander's Affair Agency.
This can't be happening. The moment we need to contact Onodera is when he's on special leave. Kuroda and I will go back to Inazuma City for an emergency printing run.
The demand for this
leave?
book is so high, though.
Stop.
Even with the emergency prints, it still might not be enough.
Despite everything, we're still lucky that we found out today. If this had happened a few days later, then we'd really be in boiling water.
So I couldn't come up with it on time, I'm guessing.
Hey, do you think that suspicious guy they found in the warehouse has anything to do with this?
Suspicious guy?
Well, the editorial director is on his way over there to investigate the situation as we
What do
speak.
you mean suspicious guy?
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Oh, hey, traveler. Don't worry. It's nothing, just an internal issue. That's all. How can I help you?
Maybe we can help you.
I'm looking for the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama. Does anyone know where he is now?
Mr. Hirayama
Warehouse.
is
That was
currently
the guy
at the
who was
warehouse
sent to the
down by the
warehouse.
harbor.
Oh, hold on a second, Murata. Excuse me, but you must be Calx, the one who was
Yes.
invited to paint the 5 kasen for the festival?
Yes, that's me.
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring about information regarding the 5 kasen. I do apologize, but please make yourself comfortable at the International Trade Association, and I will let Mr. Hirayama know to send you the materials right away.
Oh, no need. You guys look super busy, so we can
Yeah.
go find him ourselves.
We'll go find him.
About that.
Excuse me, but is there something wrong with the latest volume of
Yeah,
Legends of
he's
Sword?
worried, okay.
How did you know?
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hiroyama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't forget about it. Instead, something urgent must have cropped up. To add to that, despite being aware that I am Calx, you were still unwilling to let me go to Mr. Hiroyama directly. After considering
he's
these
smart,
factors,
okay.
the only reason you would try to stall me is if something happened to a Legend of Sword,
Damn,
which
I would never
did
thought
the
of that.
illustrations for.
Well, I'm very sorry. The situation is just as you said, Calx. I suppose it doesn't hurt to tell you now. Earlier today, someone spotted a suspicious outlander sneaking around inside the Irodori Festival warehouse down by the docks. So they
Sneaking
promptly
around?
alerted the Tenryo Commission.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be Venti for some reason? He's just after, I don't know, some drink or
The
something.
Tenryo Commission
It's
was
sus.
concerned about potential cargo theft, so they contacted
I don't
everyone
think
who
he
was
would
renting
steal
space
stuff.
in the
I mean,
warehouse.
maybe it's completely someone else. Probably
It
it's
was
just a
then that we
present order or
realized that
something.
the latest copies of A Legend of Sword had suddenly gone
Okay,
missing.
definitely not Venti.
What? The books are missing?
Shh, not so loud. Not only is this book an eagerly anticipated release in the last phase of the Irodori Festival, but the author, Chin-Yu, will be personally attending the release party as well.
That confirms it. Chung Yun will be, Shing Sho will appear.
Because of the dire situation, Mr. Hirayama immediately hurried to the warehouse to determine whether the theft was related to that suspicious outlander.
Suspicious outlander.
I see. It would be a great misfortune if A Legend of Sword would not be released on schedule.
Right.
And quite a disappointment for Chen-Yu as well. If Mr. Hiroyama has gone to the warehouse at the docks, then I'll go down to see if I can be of any help.
So the
Right.
author of A Legend of Sword is Jin.
Hey, isn't that Ching Sho's pen
Sounds
name?
familiar. Hey, isn't that Shincho's pen
Yep,
name?
we've had that in the World Quest.
Oh, do you know him?
We've met on a couple of occasions.
Shincho would definitely be upset if he discovers his books are missing.
Yeah,
Let's accompany Albedo to the warehouse too.
he'd get on his justice mode.
Personal safety at all times.
Just words though. I mean, maybe something else, but yeah. Go to the warehouse near the docks. Oh god, it's Venti! It's actually Venti, what? No way, it steals the— oh no, Kujosara. Oh no, what the hell's going to go down? Oh no. Oh, that's the suspicious outlander. What?
Huh? It's you! Why are you here?
Venti!
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryo
No,
Commission,
we're
of
talking to
course.
Venti.
Is that surprising?
We're not talking to you.
Paimon wasn't talking about you! So, Tone Deaf Bard. The suspicious
He didn't
outlander
steal
in
it,
the
though. He had no
warehouse
reason to steal the
wouldn't
books,
happen to
right?
be you, would it?
I mean, I know he wouldn't— I know he's not— he would steal stuff. I mean, he's still the only liar, but that's not the reason. Why would they steal books?
Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious
Oh,
outlander
I don't think he stole the books, though.
indeed me.
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain silent. Don't
Come on,
make
Venti,
me
use
say
your
again.
Archon powers.
Traveler, Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
You could say we're quite familiar.
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft.
What's this about being a stowaway?
What's this about being a stowaway?
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Irodori festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally.
He's young of freedom, too.
And just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailing Breeze.
Could we ask him a few questions? Oh, they would do that, yes.
If it would help shed any light on the situation, then please, be my guest.
Oh, Venti! You didn't really come here illegally, did you?
Ouch, your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions and suspicious glares. You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard. You of all people should be more understanding, don't you think?
Similar means? I mean, true. I mean, it's a fact. Like, did you just admit?
Similar means?
Let's not bring up the... We had no choice. Oh no, we're being arrested too.
I merely jest. Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of Yashiro Commission. It's unlikely that someone acquainted with the likes of him would ever be here illegally, right?
Wait, does Venti actually know Ayato though? I kind of feel like he just knows the name.
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other bards?
Yeah.
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early. It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma transporting dandelion wine. So, naturally, I decided to set sail with them. Once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way. I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully comparing the tastes of dandelion wine and Inazuman sake. And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryo Commission general glaring at me from atop the grate.
Coming from Venti, this story is quite believable. But
it still feels a bit shameless. Let's say that.
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the Stolen Goods from the IA Publishing House, and there are some questions I would like to ask you. Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you happen to hear anything unusual?
Maybe.
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times, but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
So yeah, there was another thief, not him.
But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Oh, I seem to understand now.
Oh, Albedo coming in with a big brain?
Huh? What did you notice, Albedo?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things. What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that. As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it is quite normal for people to be walking around.
I see. But if that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding the stolen books.
Hold up, maybe Albedo knows something.
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented to us, we can draw at least 3 conclusions now. First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights on the books from the very beginning. Second, the culprit was very familiar with the warehouse, and might even have a key.
We don't know about the key, but very familiar for sure, otherwise you wouldn't find the books at first. There must be more than one criminal involved. Wait, what do you mean? Faint footsteps? It could be just one person, right?
I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. One person couldn't possibly transport so many heavy books in such a short window of time. It must have been a team effort. It goes without saying that Venti clearly does not match up with our culprits.
Yes, I agree with your reasoning.
Alright.
Mr. Hirayama, the Tenryo Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse staff.
Yeah, it could be
them. If you
them.
come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
Yes, understood. I'll leave it to you then.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Excuse sorry, it's not gonna let him off just yet.
Not so fast. Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained whether your arrival in Inazuma was legal or not.
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
Sarah's quite the meticulous one. So, where's your invitation invitation letter
Let me
meant to-
guess, he left it on the crate or something somewhere else while he was asleep?
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm truly sorry.
You got
can't
drunk
seem
and
to
forgot about
remember
it.
Where
How could you lose something so important?
Don't be mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and the letter was too big to fit in my pocket.
When you fall asleep
So
when you were
I
drunk?
kept it in my hand
I
the whole
see.
trip.
Yeah, you kind of messed.
Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place. I even recall being most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it down?
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstatd wine and Inazuma sake, I had to hold a glass in each hand. I couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at the same time. But surely I wouldn't put it in just any random place. It could easily be misplaced.
In which case, I believe there's only one place it could be.
Wait, what?
Have you figured it out, traveler?
The ship?
Huh? You're way ahead of Paimon. Do you two already know where
I don't know,
the
Albedo
invitation
seems
letter
to.
is?
In his shoe, in his cape, in his hat. In his hat. Surely.
Ah, yes! I remember now. I knew
Really?
you'd help me find it.
I mean, I would not be surprised, but... Oh, God.
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission. Now that we've confirmed this guest's identity, I have no further questions. However, starting tonight, I would advise you to stay at the International Trade Association. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
That was interesting.
There goes Sara. All right, let's go talk
I
to
hope we get
Mr.
to talk to Venti
Hirayama
again
about
about
Albedo's
the
reference
Conio.
materials.
Mr. Hiroyama, I'm Calx. We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess. These are the materials regarding the 5 Kassen. All the information that we could find is compiled here.
Ooh, okay. Long ago, there were 5 legendary poets in Inazuma. Supremely gifted in music and writing, they were honored as the 5 Kassen, meaning 5 fairies of singing and poetry. It is said that the shogun loves their works profoundly, and that every year one of them would go to Tenshukaku and present their new poetry collection to the shogun's perusal. Now, the shogun here could refer to Makoto. I feel like that would be more the case. The 5 Kazen are known as Suiko, Eino Akina, Akahito, Suiko, Sweet Sweetheart, could that be related? Sumizome and Kuro Ninushi, respectively. But their real names were lost in history. According to a widely accepted theory, tales of the 5 Kazen had once been repeatedly adapted and performed on stage, with the 5 characters each dressed in a distinct color: green, blue, red, white, and black. Over time, theatergoers started referring to them by these colors, and the names we see today. Still, there exist other theories. For instance, some believe Suiko was named after his dwelling, a thatched cottage called Suiko Hut. Some say that the Aka in Akahito was derived from the poet's habit of marking his words with a scarlet red seal. Everyone in Inazuma knows the tales of the 5 Kazen, and the stories featuring them are once all the rage in Inazuma. What is unfortunate, however, is that despite the popularity and abundance at that time, not much detail survived till today. Most were probably lost during the Great Calamity 500 years ago. Yeah, that probably affected culture as well. According to existing literature, during the Golden Age, when many such stories were being created, they usually followed the same set of rules. 4 poems in sections, each telling a fragment of the story from a Kazen's point of view, with the 4 together completing the whole tale. What else was curious is that no single chapter seemed to be narrated from Kuro Nushi's perspective. Suiko, a free sake-loving soul, born into an ordinary family. Some say he got the name Suiko from Suiko Hut, that thatched cottage he lived in. An old man accomplishing chess. In addition to poems, he has left behind a few novels. Let's say it was not a human, a very old kitsune in human form. Akahito, family sensation right from his habit of making words. Shogun probably knows the truth, right, about the 5 Kazen. She was as a shrine maiden skilled in floral arts and dancing. Later she became the Shogun's personal attendant. Some said she resigned from her position after she became famous and devoted herself to she kept serving the shogun into her old age. Little is known about him, nor does anyone know who he really is. Maybe explains the more varied versions of him, identity and personality from story to story as compared to the other four Kassen. Okay.
Let's see here. Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suiko and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Kassen. Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 Kassen, the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame. But at the very least, we know that most of the stories were written according to a similar style. So there is still something we may glean from this.
So, is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
To some extent, yes. However, I must admit that it is still lacking and fails to fulfill the most crucial elements.
Also, that's where it came from. Not the painting
Inspiration.
itself, but the text.
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment. Though, Lady Yae did say that there are many variations of the story about the 5 Kassen, and everyone has a different story in their heart. So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart, and create something that you yourself find interesting.
Alright.
That does sound like something Miko would say.
Thank you, Mr. Hiroyama. No need to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
Alright.
Great. I'll leave it to you then, Calx. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to ask of everyone. Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of A Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. If you see him, please do not mention the stolen novels for the time being. Whether the stolen books are eventually recovered or not, the Yae Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success.
I get it now. So you're trying to not scare people.
You have my gratitude. I'll be going then.
Well, seems there's nothing more we can do here.
Oh, Venti's there. Hello there, Venti. Hold up.
Venti? What are you doing over there? You don't want us to leave you behind, do you?
Yeah, you're coming along?
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here for a moment? There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
Yeah, by the way, about Kanuya. Talk to Venti. Wait, you found something about the thief?
What is it, Venti? A piece of paper?
From the book? Could be a clue.
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping. I didn't think much of it then. I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby. But on second thought, I think it's worth having you take a look at what's written on it.
The 5 Kassen Splinter, Suiko. My dwelling was far from the wider world, but for my fame, the peace was disturbed. In blue clad, I went before Tenchukaku to present our work, but Aoi's work was missing a page. I knelt and begged for divine wrath to be stilled, and I still told what I know of how he was lost. The previous night I had been drunk, and therefore a person's shadow had passed over me. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face.
Let me see. Suiko chapter. Wait a minute. Isn't Suiko the name of one of the 5 Kassen?
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suiko getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the shogun get stolen. This story sounds familiar to my ear.
Wait, what?
Where have
you know the story from ancient times?
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday.
Wait, maybe it's something else.
Oh,
Sounds related to
indeed
stolen
it
novels.
is. Interesting, isn't
True.
it?
Yes, I concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal.
Or even
a witness to the theft. But why leave the paper here in such a fashion? And if the one who left it here was a witness, why didn't they attempt to stop the burglary?
Well, if they were armed or something, well, it could probably mean harm there.
Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion. Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
Happy Venti, huh?
Hey! You just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks? And let's not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete.
Right.
We don't have time
No, it's fine. Let's all go for a drink together.
Oh no.
It'll be my treat.
Oh no, okay.
Wait a minute. What about your portrait?
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. And now...
Oh.
It
The
seems
drinks?
I've found my source of
Oh, because the
inspiration.
first one is Suiki and he was a drunk guy. I guess that'll get him some inspiration.
If I use a model as reference for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
So I guess Venti's gonna be the model. Oh no. Or someone in the tavern, I feel like
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenchukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal.
Yeah, they're using
But a
Venti as
page from the
model.
works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and
Shogun.
Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious
Oh, God,
figure approaching
Venti.
while he was intoxicated.
Was that Mako's appearance?
Wow, you really came through, Albedo. You were able to complete the first portrait before the opening ceremony.
Damn, okay, and Venti's the model.
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only does it harken to the traditional
Makes
style
it modern
of Inazuma,
aesthetics, huh?
but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking, even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait.
Still appear
I
as
still
glorious
appear
as always.
Glorious as always.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, Tone Deaf Bard.
He's doing
You
it.
were just a model. The person in the artwork
Yeah.
isn't actually you. Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
Are they gonna be different characters that we already
The
know?
next one will be Aoi no Okina of the 5 Kasen.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another
Yeah.
paper with tales of the 5 Kasen. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total of
Possible,
4
yeah.
chapters.
Do you think the mysterious person who left the first paper will strike again?
It certainly is a possibility.
What are
Also,
their intentions?
There are some points regarding the stories of the 5 Kasen that have left me rather curious. For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4 parts.
Because the last guy doesn't have like a much set personality.
It appears that throughout all the stories, there is never a
Yeah,
chapter
Kuronushi.
dedicated to Kuronushi.
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying
Hold up
Mondstadt.
now, is that some
Seeds
Israel
of
reference?
stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
Cultivated by time, huh? The thing in the Thousand Winds Temple. Now go deeper into that meaning, please. No? Okay. Well, here we are. The magnificent Irodori Festival has started. The moon and stars inscribed Theater Mechanicus, class below in the floral courtyard. What's this? Irodori poetry. Okay, well, I think this is part of the mini games, right? So we can do that another time. But there is, I think there's one more story. There's Act 2, yes. Okay, there's Act 2. Hold up, is there anything else though? Legends of the Kasen. True Tales of the Violet Garden, Part 1, Part 2. Yeah, Festival Deeds. I think this is related to the story, right? Today and Albedo arrived in a country where they lost thunder. Albedo said that place called Inazuma. Klee takes things it's really hard to write. Alright, let's do this one first.
What a coincidence. I was wondering where I might be able to find you, and here you are.
What's up?
Well, can't I come and see you when nothing is up? Alright, as much as I'd like to sit and chat with
This
you...
time I'm here mainly for
This time,
Klee,
I'm
okay.
here mainly for Klee. Before bringing Klee here, I told her many stories about Inazuma. It got her very excited to experience the local culture here. However, I've got other things to do in Inazuma this time, besides painting the portraits of the 5 Kasen. Over the next couple of days, I won't have the time to show her
we're gonna
around.
be like child quest except with Klee. I'm all up for
Inazuma
that.
is not like Mondstadt. I can't just let Klee wander off by herself when I'm busy with other things. So I had to have her stay at the International Trade Association while I finish my work. She hasn't complained, but I can tell she's not enjoying being stuck there on her own.
Then we'll be... Wait a second, wait, I just realized. Wait a second, is this Albedo? Yeah, it's probably our Albedo, right? I mean, he hasn't acted sus yet, but the tone there was kind of sus, though. But, okay, we can take Lee around.
Fortunately, I now have you and Paimon.
Yay, Mr. Honorary Knight's here!
Hey, Glee!
What you talking about, Mr. Honorary Knight?
Oh, you're gonna go? Yes, okay. Are you saying you'd like to go and play?
Yeah! But Albedo is really busy. I can't go too far away or
we'll be with
she'll be
you.
worried about me.
Aw, Clee, you're such a thoughtful
Unlike
kid.
Paimon.
Paimon's very thoughtful, thank you very much. Paimon always thinks of you whenever she's eating a delicious slime.
Just that? Well, that settles. You're very thoughtful. Okay, fine. We are very thoughtful. Okay, let's do that.
That's more like it.
Sus.
Anyway, it is pretty cruel not to let Clee go out when she was so excited to come here.
We look at Glee.
Yep. Allow the almighty traveler and dependable Paimon to bring Clee on a tour of Inazuma.
Let's take her somewhere interesting. Let's introduce her to someone interesting. Young Mia.
Clee, do you want to go play with Mr. Honorary Knight?
Yay, you bet I do!
As you know, Clee is our Spark Knight.
No
you
way.
must keep her safe and sound. By which I mean, try to keep her out of trouble. For instance, if a mountain in Inazuma was to lose one of its peaks, or if there were an explosion somewhere in the city, Clee could very well get in trouble.
Got it, no explosions.
Glad to hear it.
I promise I'll bring you back an awesome souvenir, Mr. Albedo.
Why do I feel like the souvenir is gonna be either a firework or a bomb?
Great. I look forward to it.
There are loads of cool things to do in Inazuma. Try the
What do you want to do,
cuisine,
Clee?
visit a shrine. What do you want to do, Clee?
Cuisine? What's that?
You know, food and drink. Paimon just meant we could take you to a local restaurant.
A restaurant? Yay!
Sounds like that's the case then.
Got it. All right, snack time
Where
it is.
to?
Let's go.
Oh, walk around with Clee,
Thank
okay.
you for taking care of Clee.
No
I heard
worries.
lighting fires is strictly prohibited in both Rito and Inazuma
I mean,
during the
probably
Irodori
anywhere.
festival. Clee's already run off. You'd...
Yep, we'll catch up with her. Walk around with Clee. Okay, so where are we going? Inazuma City? Okay, so that's near where Mia is, so maybe we will see her. Alright. Let's see who's around. So where? Oh, we're going over here, okay. Hello there.
Wow, something smells so good. I think it's coming from the steaming thingy.
Steaming thingy, yes.
Mr. Honorary Knight, look at this noodly soup.
Noodly
It's so
soup, okay.
pretty. There's so many nice things inside.
It's not noodly soup. It's tonkotsu ramen, actually.
Alright.
Oh, so
Yellow and red
what are
thingies.
those yellow and red thingies on that plate?
You're kidding, right? Those are tri-flavored skewers.
Hey, look, don't be aggressive to Clee. Your voice kind of sounds aggressive, I don't know.
And what about this little yellow cake?
Little yellow cake.
That's an egg roll. They're amazing.
Okay, he's
Have
not
you really
aggressive.
not
Okay, I was
tried
kind of
one
worried because of
before?
his tone.
Wow, tonkotsu ramen, tri-flavored skewers, and egg rolls.
They all sound delicious.
They all sound delicious.
They sure are. Guess you're not from around here if you haven't tried any of these before. Let me buy you an egg roll with my allowance so you
Hey,
can get a
thank
taste
you,
of
nice
our
guy.
Inazuman food.
Really? But Master Jean said I shouldn't go taking other people's things.
It's just offering.
Also, that's your allowance.
True, though.
Right? Taking
We'll-
another kid's
we'll cook-
allowance
yeah, we can cook
just
them,
seems
true.
kind of wrong.
Oh, I remember you. You're
Oh,
Mia's
he was one
friend.
of the guys from your Mia's.
How come you know how to make egg
Quest.
rolls?
Egg rolls are a piece of cake for this guy. Why don't you make some
Sure,
for me as well?
I'll throw in some for you too. Hey, no. Paimon's already saying 300,000 more according to the Lord. Just kidding.
Really? Wow, Paimon is so touched. You're have those egg
Alright,
rolls.
we get one for you, and one for you, right? Cook. Egg rolls. Now where are those? I mean, we'll probably have them, right? Yo, I'm yet to find it. That's sunk-out terrain, man. We might as well cook 3 of them, because I feel like we're gonna need them. So let's just go ahead and cook 3. There we go. Those are the trifle. We already have 3 of them. Egg rolls, where are they? Are they 2 stars? Oh, there they are. Okay, we have 1 of them. Let's just cook 3 of them since we can get up to 99. So no problems there. Give Clee 3 delicious egg rolls.
Mr. Honorary Knight, what do egg rolls taste like?
There they are. Sounds tasty, not gonna lie.
Wow, you really can cook them. You're
Thank
awesome,
you.
mister.
It's sweet. So yummy.
Yep. It's delicious. Traveler, you are the best.
Yeah, these egg rolls are pretty good, but I
Still
still
think
think
Yoimiya's
Yoimiya's
are
are better.
Who is Yoimiya? She makes
She
egg
runs the
rolls
fire.
too?
Yes, let's go with the first top. She's a superhero. I feel like she'd be excited with any of them. She runs this fireworks shop. I feel like Klee's gonna be excited for that.
Yoimiya can do anything. She tells stories, keeps goldfish,
Makes fireworks.
makes fireworks, and gives us candy too. Yoimiya's pretty much the best and most awesome person ever.
Klee's gonna want to meet her,
For
right?
me, the best, most awesome person
Is
in
my
the world
mom.
is my mom.
Alice.
And Klee knows loads of other great people too, like Mr. Albedo, Mr. Honorary Knight, Master Jean, Kaya.
She's got everyone she knows.
Oh, well, I don't know any of those people. But anyways, I
Yeah,
still want to
okay.
introduce you to Yoimiya.
That's
if
gonna
you
be
want,
cool.
I'll take you to find her. In most festivals, Yoimiya's so busy that you can never find her. But this festival's
Hey,
different.
okay.
She has free time, so she can play with us. She seems like she hasn't been in a great mood recently. But
Oh,
maybe
what
seeing you
happened?
will cheer her up.
Okay,
She's usually
let's
in a
go
great
play
mood.
with Yoimiya.
I guess something happened. Oh, Klee and me, I've been waiting for this. Go to Naganohara fireworks. We shall. Alright, here we go with Klee.
There is no escape. Here we go.
Alright, let's go. Yep, there she is, Yoimiya. One of the kids, I think. 2 of them.
Yoimiya, don't be sad.
What happened?
Oh, I know. Let me tell you something that'll cheer you up. Yesterday, I won 3 beetle fights in a row against that guy with the horns on his face.
Yeah, Ito's losing all the time, is he? Oh no.
Wow, Matsuzaka. Nice work. It's not easy to beat Ito.
What's wrong, Yoimiya? Your mood seems really down.
Don't worry, Yoimiya. Maybe you can't light fireworks during the
Oh,
Irodori
that's
festival.
why?
But there are still lots of other fun
Oh,
things
that's
to do.
why your mood... Oh, I see, because he wanted to light fireworks during the festival. And she can't do it. Oh, I see.
I know. Thanks, you guys. It's just that fireworks are banned in the city for a few days.
Oh, because I
I'm not that
know she
upset,
usually
really.
lit them a lot, even without a festival, so I guess that's why. They're literally
Yoimiya,
banned.
it's me.
There's Klee.
I want to introduce you to a new friend, an Outlander girl. I just met her. Wait, what's your
Klee.
name again?
Klee. My name is Klee.
Nice to meet you, Klee. I'm Yoimiya, and I run Naganohara Fireworks.
Hello.
Oh.
I love the cute outfit with the hat and the cool little symbols. So unique. And your backpack. Wow, it's really
And there's a pyro vision. Have you noticed that, Yomiya?
That's a 4-leaf clover. Mom and Master Jean said it can bring me good luck.
Really? That's awesome! I bet everyone would love one of those. Also, that little fairy on your backpack is super cute too.
Dodoko.
That's Dodoko, my best friend. We always go fish blasting together in Starfell Lake.
Fish blasting.
Oh, Dodoko? What an interesting name. I really like it.
Yomiya's great with kids.
Yep. My mom says that when a Dodoko is born, it rides the wind and goes off on a big adventure.
Ride the wind and go off on a big adventure? Klee, your mom sounds like a very cool person.
She tried to throw yellow turtles to Celestia using a catapult of sorts.
Yep, my mom is the best and most awesome person ever. And Yoimiya, Iwao was right. You're a really cool person too.
Yep.
Thanks, Klee. I feel like we really get each other. We'll
you
be
know,
great
one
friends.
with fireworks
Sure
and one with bombs. Yep.
It's so heartwarming watching these two chat away.
Hey, Klee. Since you like 4-leaf clover
A
so much,
firework with a
why don't I
4-leaf
make a firework
This
with
gives me
4-leaf clover
vibes of a
pattern
bomb
and set
on
it off for you?
with a arpastum shape.
Yeah, and after the fireworks,
We can go fish
fish blasting with Dodoko.
Hold on a second.
Fish blasting, no way. No explosions
Albedo
allowed.
was pretty clear about that.
Oh, oops. I get so excited that I
They're about to
completely forgot
explode
about
the
that.
city.
The folks from the Yashiro Commission specifically warned me that no fireworks are allowed in Inazuma during the Irodori Festival.
What? It's not allowed. But... Aww. Okay then.
Hey, come on. You just made a new friend.
Don't be sad.
This is a happy occasion. Why are you suddenly so upset? Yeah, we still have lots
Yep,
of
let's go
things we
check
can
out the
do.
Irodori Festival.
Right, just like Saika said. There are lots of fun things to do.
Yep.
What do you say, Klee? Sounds like the Irodori Festival could be a real blast.
Okay then, let's go.
Hey, alright. Accompany Inazuma, Yomiya, and Klee to the Irodori Festival. Alright. So you go back to retail with Yomiya this time. Alright. We're kind of close, 30 meters.
Here we are, the venue of the Irodori Festival.
Yep.
Look at all these stalls. It looks super fun, doesn't it?
Alright. I'll get it. Let's see.
Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai? Oh, what
Must
a
be a new
long
one.
name. Must be a new one. I've never heard of it.
By Kawabunga Iki.
Kawabunga?
Yoimiya, this is a really strange name.
Who's this Kawabunga? It's pronounced Kayabuki Ike.
Hey!
That would be me.
Hey, I know you just got called wrong, but come on, don't talk like that to Klee.
Outlander Brigade is a new series of mine, and When the Wind of Death Blew Towards the Blonde Samurai is the first volume.
Outlander's
Big Raid.
Raid?
This is a story about the best of friends.
Is it a story about the best of friends? Kaya says that every good story has to have best friends in it.
Kaya would say that, huh?
Absolutely not. I would never allow such cliches in one of my novels.
Look, lower your tone, please. We're talking to Klee here.
This is a book about betrayal, blood, and
No,
tears. A long and lonely struggle. A stubborn samurai's path to the truth. This is the kind of story that needs to be told.
Just like Genshin and Honkai, just kidding.
Oh, is that right? Well, I'm not sure that's a very suitable story.
We might keep
Klee.
looking around.
We might keep looking around.
Hey, miss! Don't go! Are you sure you don't want a copy?
Look,
I'll give you 40% off!
Look, I know you want to sell it, but come on. Klee and Yomi are just chilling. Wait, let me turn on walk mode.
Flowers for Princess
Oh god!
It's
Yeah,
special
true!
story.
Oh, look, it's special story. Quite literally.
That's right! Flowers for Princess Fischl. Have you read this book before?
No, she knows someone called Fischl.
Nope, but I know Fischl's story. Fischl always hangs out with Oz. Everyone in the Adventurers Guild knows.
Yep.
It's just like how me and Todoko are always together. I wonder if Todoko is getting bored now.
Oh, Klee, I'm afraid
There
it
are a
can't
lot
be
of
helped.
flammable items at the festival.
There are a lot of flammable items at the festival, and we have to be careful not to start a fire.
Darn. It seems like even the Irodori Festival can't cheer Klee and
It's gotta be explosive stuff.
There must be plenty of things you can do with Dodoko besides lighting fireworks and going fish blasting.
Yeah, like,
You're just struggling. Like writing a story, a painting. I think Klee's gonna like that more.
Wait, so that's what you're
The
suggesting?
Irodori is a perfect occasion for storytelling.
That's right! The Irodori Festival is a place for putting your work on display. You could show Dodoko's story for everyone here!
Think of it like Dodoko playing with everybody.
Bingo! What do you think of that idea, Klee?
Mr. Albedo taught me how to paint. I can paint the story of Dodoko's
Wait,
adventure
is Klee gonna
in
paint like a
Inazuma.
professional here?
That's very imaginative. I think it's a great idea. We could even put the finished story on display at the festival.
Interesting.
Yay! Great! Dodoko will be so happy.
Perfect. Okay, so I have some paper, paintbrushes, and paint
Oh,
at
I
the
wanna
shop.
see Klee's
Let's go to
painting.
the shop and paint your story there.
Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
Alright.
Those two can run so fast
Yep.
when they're motivated.
We gotta catch up. They're back in Nagano fireworks. We're going back and forth between the two cities. Alright. There it is. Hello there.
Klee and I just had a discussion, and we've decided.
Oh?
We're gonna keep the content of the story a secret from you guys for now.
Alright.
Obviously, I can't tell you why. Or, you'll see. Don't worry. You can keep exploring the festival while we're busy in the shop.
So I
We'll be
guess
here
that'll
when you
come
get
out at a
back.
later point in the story, right? I'm guessing
Come
so.
on, Mia, we should get going. Let's go inside and start painting.
They actually make a great duo, not gonna lie. No fireworks and bombs. Explosive and excited personalities. They get along great.
Actually, Paimon's got an idea. Come on, let's go around to the
Oh,
windows
God.
and take a sneaky peek.
Hey, no peeking. Come on, we can wait. The story for you. Go besides the window. Oh no. Alright then.
So, what does Dodoko do after getting to Inazuma?
Dodoko goes to eat tri-flavored skewers, tonkatsu
They're
ramen,
painting, okay.
and egg rolls.
Ooh, that sounds great! Is that what you're painting? It looks beautiful! Once you're done painting, let's go get it printed. We'll print a whole bunch of copies and go hand them out at the festival.
So I guess we're gonna get Steam later. I really hope so.
Although it'll cost a lot more to get it printed.
Let's see if I've got enough saved up.
Let me see if I've got enough saved up.
It's okay, Yoimiya. I have some more. Look.
50 more is probably
Oh.
not quite enough.
That's the pocket money.
Well, if we don't have enough, we can ask the Traveler for ideas.
That's how it
Mr.
is.
Honorary Knight has helped a lot already. I don't want to trouble him.
We know, we gotta help now.
So, I think I should just go fish blasting to earn some more.
Oh no.
No fish blasting. Paimon and the Traveler
Them
said so.
just actually reacting to it from the outside.
Oh, then we've got no choice. We'll have to go see Mr. Albedo.
Who's Mr. Albedo?
He's my older brother.
The older
He's
brother,
super
okay.
duper smart. He can do anything.
I mean, they kind of see each other as that
And
now.
he knows how to paint, too. He paints Hilly Charles, Kaya, and even Dodoko. That's why he came
They
to
do paintings.
Inazuma
Yep, the
this
5
time,
castle.
to do paintings for everyone.
Oh, is that right? Then I guess Mr. Albedo must be an artist working with the Publishing House.
An artist? Oh, that means he
One
has
as an
2
alchemist.
jobs.
Alchemist.
One as an alchemist, teaching Sucrose alchemy, and the other
Yeah,
as
he's a
an
man of
artist,
multiple
doing
talents. You
paintings
can say
for
that.
people. Yoimiya, let me show you something. Mr. Albedo taught me you can paint Dodoko's color like this.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be something with related to alchemy or no?
Wow! I can
Oh,
see
okay, never
resemblance.
mind.
All right, I'll paint the streets, and Klee, you fill in Dodoko's colors.
Oh.
Hey,
They
you
make
can
it
even
great
write the
group
story
there.
over here to explain what's happening in the painting.
Okay, let's write this.
Oh.
Shoot! Paimon didn't hear the last part.
Why later?
Dodoko sure had a lot of fun in Inazuma.
Alright, so what's going on? They have the
Sound like
painting?
They really did go on an adventure with Dodoko. They couldn't be happier.
Now, we have to get Dodoko's story printed. Come on, let's go to the Publishing
Wait,
House.
are we paying? Oh no. Are we
Passenger
paying?
ship from Lila that we're supposed to meet should be arriving soon. Let's
Oh,
go
that's
to the dock.
okay, so that is the...
You know that Shincho will be on board, right? So we should be careful not to say anything about the stolen
Yeah.
novels.
Let's go to the Publishing House first. That is part of the deeds for the part 1 with Klee and Yoimiya. There it is.
Here we are. This is the Yai Publishing House.
Yai Publishing House.
It looks like...
Ooh, it's Auntie
What?
Aratani. I know Auntie Aratani.
What do you mean Auntie Aratani? Do you know each other?
Auntie? Who's that calling me Auntie?
Oh, wait.
It's the little girl who came with Mr. Kells.
Oh, they know each other?
How can I help you, little girl?
Auntie Aratani, can you
Auntie
help me
Aratani.
get Dodoko's story printed so that everybody can see it?
Dodoko? Oh, so you've been writing a story, huh? Is Dodoko the main character?
Not only that, Dodoko is also real. Look!
Yes, it's real.
Huh? I don't quite
Look,
understand.
just play along, okay?
We better explain this to her.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'd love to help you make this wish come true,
the
but
rules, though.
the deadline has passed for
Oh.
accepting printing orders for the Irodori festival.
Auntie, are you saying Dodoko won't be able to meet everyone after all?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please,
little
Yai,
girl.
pop up and help us out. Yai, it's your time to appear.
Oh, Klee, don't be upset. You still have me and the
Yeah,
Traveler.
we'll find a way.
Think of something. Miss Aratani, is there any way at all we can still get this printed? We can pay extra. And if you're short on staff to help with the printing, I can pitch in.
Miss Yoimiya, I understand your sentiment.
Come on,
but
Yai,
I'm
where are
afraid
you?
it's not as
You're the
simple as
boss
that.
here, so you decide the deadlines.
We've been printing many people's personal works for this festival, and a lot of the books are already well behind schedule. The printing press is already working overtime to try and catch up. At a time like
Yai?
this, we really can't squeeze any more jobs in.
What do we do? Seems like
No,
we might
no, no,
have to
Yai,
give up
where
on
are
this
you?
idea.
Come on. It's your time.
No, I won't let that happen. I remember this one time when I was little. Pop said he'd take me to the festival, but he was so busy with work that he forgot all about it. I waited and kept wondering when Pops was finally gonna take me there. Eventually, people started
that's
coming
sad.
home from the festival. That night, I cried miserably. To this day, I still remember how sad I felt. I don't want Klee to feel the same way.
I guess she... That's why one of the reasons she cares a lot about kids, maybe because of his past experiences, I don't know.
If
Could
we
be.
can't get it printed, then we'll just have to find our own way. I can paint. Over the next few days, I'll paint as many as I can. Then we'll take those to the festival.
My. Your
Hey,
has
I'm
quite
Miko.
a determined spirit.
Maybe you can
I
help.
like it very
We
much.
were waiting for you.
It's Miko and Albedo too.
We heard everything.
Oh, Lady Yai.
It's okay, I know. You
Yeah.
were just following the rules. Plus, we really are quite behind schedule with the printing. But our mission at Yai Publishing House is to bring dreams and happiness to the masses. It would be a crying shame if we couldn't even help one adorable little girl fulfill her wish. Let me think. Oh, I know. Yoimiya, little girl. You can print your book, but on one condition. Okay?
Of course, Lady Guji. Just tell us. Whatever this condition is, I am ready to face it.
Dear me, it's nothing that horrendous. You make it sound like I'm some sort of wicked witch. All I mean is, if you want to get your work printed now, there is only one way. You have to combine it with another print. However, there is only a small amount of space remaining in the book in question. Your book is too big, so you have to reduce it to about half the size to make it fit. Is this a sacrifice that you're willing to make?
I guess if you just, made the story with the same elements but less descriptions, you can eventually do that. I don't know.
Klee, Lady Guji is saying that we can print the book if we shrink it to half the size. Are you okay with that?
Yup, I am. Thanks, Miss Guji lady.
What an adorable little girl.
That settles it, Aratani.
Well, that settles it.
Make sure it gets printed with tonight's
Aratani, make sure it gets printed with tonight's batch.
Yes, Lady Ai. I'll get right on it.
Okay. Lee gets her book.
Combining the prints is a plausible solution, but it'll cause a lot of extra work for the printing press. I am terribly sorry about that.
No problem. Just think of it as my greeting gift for little Klee.
Aww.
Besides, the Yai Publishing House will need your help with the illustrations again next time, Mr. Calx. You could also consider it as my investment in you. All right, I won't disturb you two any longer. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Yay! Everything worked out perfectly. Now, we just need to wait for an update from the Yai Publishing House.
Yoimiya, Traveler. Thank you for keeping Klee so exceptionally well entertained for me.
No worries.
You should spend some time with Klee too, Albedo.
Yes, you're right. Klee is family, after all.
Wait for the next finish day. Bring to finish, so 14. So that's the time. Okay, we just go ahead. And that's just enough, okay. So, let's see now. Go to the Irodori festival site, okay. So, over here. There we go. Wait, there's something here. That's the minigame, right? Yeah. I'll be doing the minigames another time. Alright, here we are. And now we go over here. Alright.
Look, Mr. Honorary Knight, Auntie Aratani brought us Dodoko's story.
Hey!
Now we can finally see what secrets Klee and Yoimiya were
keeping from us. Yeah, I want to see the illustration, especially.
It's really nothing that exciting.
Oh, there's the Guji Eye book.
It's the story of Dodoko and me.
And me. And you guys.
But I mean, I guess that's the part with the food. But me and Power in the story. Ooh, okay. Oh, there's the illustration. Okay, wait, who's that? Albedo, yay. All Dodokos must someday ride the wind and waves to go on an adventure. That's the thing Klee said. Alice said. A genuinely beautiful mother once said that. And just as she had predicted, our Dodoko was so happy when its best friend Klee said that she was going to the Nation of Lightning for an adventure. Of course, Dodoko loves eating delicious food with Klee at Good Hunter, and loves listening to the bards sing. But Dodoko loves counting the stars in the sky and twisting flowers into garlands together with Klee more. After all, Dodokos long to ride the wind and waves on an adventure. To get to Inazuma, one needs to pass through the wild winds and pass over the great waves. But Dodoko did not fear the howling wind, and that was the blessing of the Anima Archon, Benti, okay. Dodoko did not worry about the roaring waves either, for it was very brave. Of course, Dodoko didn't want Klee to have to brave such dangers. As the bestest friends, they were bound to protect each other, and Dodoko didn't want to be apart from Klee anyway. Without Klee, adventures would be like sweet flowers that cannot bloom, lonely and sad things. Even if Dodoko were to cover every inch of the vat by land and sea, it would be meaningless, so there was no point hesitating. Dodoko and his best friend Klee were off on an adventure. And look at Dodoko was painted independently, that's cool. That's awesome. If they rode on a boat, they wouldn't be able to fly freely in the sky or swim heavily in the sea. And they'd have Klee smile and obey the story, and that was a good trait. In Inazuma, the nation of lightning, the flowers and grasses are all purple, and the fish and the birds are also purple. The hell? That's a nice imagination. Everything is purple. Is that how Klee saw Inazuma? Albedo would probably run out of purple paint trying to paint it all. Unfortunately, he couldn't be around to draw with Klee and Dodoko. Albedo was an adult after all, and sometimes adults have to do adult things. Fortunately, that's how it's pronounced. I guess Klee wrote this, just kidding. Dodoko still had Klee. Klee would often find happy things to do as long as Dodoko was with Klee. Dodoko would never be bored. Klee also had lots of friends in Inazuma, like Mr. Ordinary Knight, Paimon, and Yoimiya. And so all they had joined Dodoko for more fun and most fun adventuring in Inazuma. Hooray for adventure! Mr. Honorary Knight took Dodoko up the tall Mount Yogo. Wait, that hasn't happened yet, but we need to do it, right? When they got to the sacred Sakura, they were so tired from all that climbing that they fell asleep. When they woke up, everyone had grown wings like a tengu. What? I guess Yoimiya told them those things, or Albedo's stories. Klee's wings were red, Yoimiya's were gold, and Mr. Honorary Knight's were blue. As for Paimon could fly without wings, and Paimon didn't grow any. They would open their wings up, causing a huge gust of wind to roll forth. Shushin, the Shrine Maiden's hair, was all messed up. Oh no, she looked angry. Better run quick. It's like Jean all over again. Adventure truly was fun. With a growl, Klee started calling out. Oh no, how could they have forgotten? Eating is an important part of adventuring too. Nom 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 nom. And so everyone ate the onigiri they brought along, and they all had a great time. Dodoko and Paimon finished their share very quickly, and as a very full cook, Dodoko looked Klee smile and couldn't help but think. Meeting Klee and the others is the most happiest thing that ever happened to Dodoko. Oh yes, look at the illustrations though. I guess Klee wrote them except for the streets, according to the dialogue. Oh yes, if you're reading this, you are too surely the part of the big adventure. Adventuring together, laughing together, enjoying good food together. If you are experiencing this together with everyone, then you must be their good friend. In which case, you're invited to Yoimiya's fireworks show as well. While everyone was happily watching the fireworks, Yoimiya said, as long as our imaginations don't run dry, our minds will be freer than all the others. And Klee blurted out, we'll always be best friends. See, Dodoko was so happy and be together with its good friends, and now you're Dodoko's good friends too. So you two should go on an adventure with your friends.
Paimon's in the story too! This is Paimon's first time featuring in a
Look, do we not have the book in Yoimiya's story though? Paimon, you exaggerate yourself.
Of course we included Paimon. This is the story of everyone's big happy adventure with Dodoko.
This story is me and Yoimiya's gift from Mr. Honorary Knight.
Lady Yai wanted me to inform you that since this book was printed together with another work, there are many more copies than you may have anticipated.
I see.
We won't charge you a printing fee, but in exchange, the extra copies of your book will be included as a free gift with purchases of the other book. Is that okay with you?
Oh, are you sure? I mean, it's fine by us, but what does the author of the book think?
Actually, the book that yours was printed with is called the Teyvat Travel Guide.
The what? Wait a second, that's Alice's! Wait, are we getting the Teyvat Travel Guide here for Inazuma? Wait a second, that's Alice's!
Hey!
That's
Mommy's book!
The hell?
So, Klee's mother is a writer?
Yeah, many jobs, huh?
Klee's mother, Alice, is a renowned adventurer in Teyvat, and the Inazuma edition of her popular Teyvat Travel Guide series is set to be released.
I'm actually excited for it because we get more Alice lore. Okay.
Lady Yai has already decided on how to promote it. A joint endeavor by Teyvat's biggest and best mother-daughter adventure duo. It's sure to be a huge hit.
Paimon knew it. Miko would never do anything for free.
Of course.
A typical move by Lady Yi.
Wait, so,
It
yeah,
works out
true.
well for everybody, doesn't it?
Yup, I'm super happy because my book gets to be released together with Mommy's book. It's like me and Mommy going on an adventure together. Oh, I'm so glad I came. The Irodori Festival is the best!
Now they're happy. Wait, I want the Teyvat travel guide. Where is it? Is that it? Or just the Klee version? Okay, just the Klee version. I want the Teyvat travel guide. Where is it? I guess we gotta get it later. Oh, wait. Wait, we actually get low. Oh, Teyvat travel guide in Inazuma. Why is this not available always? Okay. We get also the ones from the book. The hell? We get Economia lore? Oh, okay, I'm going insane here, sorry. Let's go with this one first. We get Economia lore as well, or is it? Oh, it's a novel based on. Okay, never mind. Maybe we gotta take this with a grain of salt, but it could be based on lore. And we got a book about those are just novels, not real, no lore, but maybe I'll read through them eventually, but not a priority. Okay, hold up. The Teyvat travel guide is a big thing, though. So hold up, that's a big thing here. Teyvat travel guide, Inazuma. Not gonna harm. Miss Kamisara. Okay, we gotta check all these out eventually. Tenure commissioners, subordinate. Well, I'll read these probably off stream. But yeah, we got Klee lore. Sorry, Alice lore. I mean, kinda. It's her journey, nothing else. Alright, so let's do. I think there's Act 2 still. Now, I know there's probably gonna be the deeds for Act 2. I'm only gonna do the Act 2 itself, and I think the deeds for Act 2 are gonna have to wait for next time. But let's go ahead and do the second one. Yes, this one. Also, let me just get Ayato real quick, so that'll be really fast here. We got Ayato and Dan. Done. No? Okay, that's fine. Alright, go to Rito Docks. I guess we're gonna get to meet Shincho now. We still haven't asked Venti about Conry though, so I don't know. Yeah, Miko and the Raiden Shogun. That's in the decoration. Wait, what's this? Oh, Shingsho, right? That's Shingsho. And someone else. Alright, here we are. Yep, here we are. So, who's gonna show up this time?
Hi there! You must be visiting from Liyue to participate in the Irodori Festival. Well, huh? Is it Paimon, or have we met somewhere before?
Yes, in fact we have.
Feiyun Commerce Guild.
I'm Shu from Feiyun Commerce Guild. Aboard this ship we have calligraphers, painters, and even players of Theater Mechanicus.
Wait a sec, why does his voice sound like Child's? Let me check out his voice actors. Hold up, I feel like he might be Child's voice actor. Shu, English voice actor for Genshin. It's gotta be Child's, right? No, okay, it's not. I swear he almost sounded like Child's voice as well.
The inventor of Theater Mechanicus previously came to the Feiyun Commerce Guild seeking investment.
I swear it sounds
Although
like
the
Child.
guild manager was not interested, Master still wanted to support them.
Hold up, I swear that's Child. What the hell? Maybe his voice actor is Griffin, right?
We heard that they'd be demonstrating the game and letting people try Theater Mechanicus at the Irodori
We gotta
Festival.
try that as well.
So the
I'll
guild
probably do a
manager
stream
instructed
specifically
Master
for
and
the
I to
minigames.
take the opportunity to come to Inazuma and investigate the product's potential.
Oh, speaking of which, where's the young master?
Master, he's...
Hello there. Oh? He's asleep?
Shincho's just sitting there. Sound asleep.
What?
What? Oh.
Hello there.
It's the Traveler and Paimon. I
No, we're
presume
not
you're
guests, we're
guests
the guys
in
here.
Inazuma as well? It seems fate has destined our paths to cross once again.
Oh, we aren't actually guests.
We're actually guides, yes.
for the
Shincho,
Irodori
how are you
Festival.
doing?
Please, no need to worry. I was a little too caught up in a novel on the voyage here. When I finally realized what time it was, the first rays of dawn were already peeking over the horizon.
Oh, so you didn't sleep at all. I see.
Yes. Now that we've arrived, the Kanjo Commission will likely wish to inspect our invitation letter. Let's keep it in hand, shall we?
Right.
Huh? That's odd.
Oh no, the letter's missing.
There was a piece of paper underneath my bag. Strange. I don't recall seeing it there
wait,
before.
could be one of the 5 Kassen?
Oh,
Someone's behind this. It is. Aoi no Akina. Glorious colored life was my youth, and my old age a moonly haze. I had not wished to behave so treacherously, but my very life was threatened. So I sought out my old work, and hid them in my clothes. I do not understand the reason behind all that has happened. Only that the mysterious person's motives must be persevere. This poem was dedicated to Akihito, who to my great sorrow was banished. But I feel like Aoi, we've heard of that name before. Isn't that the Oni?
There's no doubt about it. It's from the same series as the
why are
story
they
we
randomly
found before.
appearing?
Even the handwriting looks exactly the same.
The story you found before?
Oh yeah, in the warehouse down by the poem hunt competition.
Poem hunt decree. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's it. A friend of ours is on Rito to paint portraits of the 5 Kassen. You know, as part of the Irodori Festival. Poetic stories about the 5 Kassen have been hidden in various places nearby.
Is that how we're spinning it?
If you can find one of the stories and give it to this friend of ours,
you'll become the model for the next portrait.
There's a chance you'll become the model for the next portrait.
I guess Shinxo's being the model
Wait
here.
a moment. So you mean that...
Oh, he's on to us. Fama, you're so terrible at making up stories. No, let's not say that. That's telling us.
Hey! It's hard coming up with stuff on the spot like that.
You've been caught.
There's a chance of meeting Calx in person?
Well, you don't know who he is. I think we've met him probably.
Huh? Oh, yeah. You could say that.
Wait, is he also a writer, Albedo?
Really? That's wonderful! I knew that Calx would attend the Irodori Festival, but convincing my father to let me come to Inazuma was proving to be quite the high hurdle. I had to really rack my mind to come up with the excuse of evaluating the investment value of Theater Mechanicus.
Wait, you went here to meet Calx?
Just a few days later, word then came that Calx would be busy painting portraits of the 5 Kassen during the festival.
He is technically, he does illustrations, right? And
it is a most rare opportunity for both Calx and I to be in Inazuma together. But it seemed he would be too busy with the portraits to meet with me. So, I felt quite disappointed.
Oh, that's why you were down? Damn, he wants to meet Albedo a lot.
Don't worry, Shincho. Even though Calx has work to do, he still has time to see friends.
Yep.
We can take you to see him right now. Also, we heard that Calx did illustrations for your A Legend of Sword novel.
Don't mention it.
So you've already heard. To be honest, my works have drawn little interest in Liyue. However, the novels are selling quite well in Inazuma with the help of Calx's beautiful illustrations.
I see.
Calx is not only a skilled artist, but he also carries out his craft with great alacrity. I heard that it took him merely a few hours to finish the illustrations for the latest
once
chapter.
He gets inspiration, he gets quick, from what I
When
heard.
I looked at the art, the brushwork did not even look the slightest bit rushed. His work is truly exquisite. Oh my, I was beginning to get carried away there. Let us depart.
All right.
Quickly now.
Luckily, the idea of meeting Albedo managed to draw Shincho's attention and keep the situation under wraps.
Let's just say we don't get anything. We're meeting Albedo. I feel like that's gonna happen with Paimon here. What the blue flowers left behind. Alright, meet Albedo at the 5 Kassen Plaza. Alright. We're close. There we are.
Traveler, Paimon, how are you?
Who is this accompanying you?
And who is this accompanying you?
Oh, the rider.
You must be Calx. It's a great pleasure to
He's
finally
named
meet
Albedo,
you.
but yeah.
I am the author of A Legend of Sword.
Oh, they're using pen names, okay.
Forgive me.
It's rude of me to introduce myself by my pen name when meeting in person. Please, call me Xingqiu.
And
you may call me Albedo, then.
No. That would be most improper.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Why not? Seeing as we're both friends of the Traveler, it'd be more convenient for us to use our real names. Besides, we've already corresponded with each other many times before.
I guess they read a lot of books and illustrations
In fact, I feel a bit self-conscious seeing you act so politely.
It's not just you, Albedo. We haven't seen Xingqiu act this awkward before
So real
either.
eye-opener, that's for sure. I'm gonna learn some new tips on manners today.
You guys, it's certainly not good taste for you two to be teasing me like that. Oh, by the way, we happened to find a story from the poem hunt competition.
Oh no, Albedo's gonna be like,
that you are collecting them.
What's that?
Poem hunt?
No, oh no.
You know, that thing where we have to find pieces of paper with stories of the 5 Kassen?
Yes.
Venti found one, and then he was allowed to be a model for one of your portraits.
Huh?
Oh yes, he
yes,
caught
that's
up to
right.
it. Yeah, Albedo's smart. He knows what's going on now. I love the way Albedo's so smart. He catches on to things real quick.
It's very helpful.
Splendid. Though, I'm still piecing together the story myself. Would you kindly explain it to me in more detail?
Alright.
If all of you are free, why don't we discuss this over
Hey,
here?
that's cool.
Well, about that.
Why, doesn't have money? He does have money, right? He's rich.
No, not at all. Speaking of dining, Shimura's unagi chasuke is quite delicious. Would you like to go there?
Shimura's. Unfortunately, today is a bit windy. How
Is that
about
near the
we
warehouse?
restaurant instead?
Is that near the warehouse?
That's perfectly fine with me. But I must first unpack my luggage.
Unpack my luggage.
Let's meet later at Uyu Restaurant.
Is he trying to check in the book? Oh no.
Something didn't quite add up just
Wait,
now.
what do you mean?
Huh? No way. Paimon thinks we
Wait,
have
something
to
we
go
aren't
together.
supposed to?
Did we say something we weren't supposed to?
No, Paimon, I'm not referring to us.
Traveler,
Traveler,
was a
what are your
little
thoughts?
suspicious? What do you mean? Why is the Traveler smarter than me here?
Xingqiu's suspicious.
I mean, it sounded like... Okay,
What are
wait,
you
should I check
talking
on the
about?
books first? But suspicious, what do you mean by that?
Paimon, you read the poem, right? Although it may seem confusing to Xingqiu on its own, what if we read it together with a previous poem we found?
Read them together? Let's see. Suiko lost Aoi no Okina's poem in a drunken stupor.
And someone stole it.
So Aoi no
Which
Okina
likely is the other
recovered
person,
poem
right?
and gave it to some mysterious person.
We know.
Huh? Wait a minute. Could today's story be hinting that the one who stole the latest copies of A
What?
Legend of Sword is Xingqiu himself?
What? Is he trying to do something here? Give it some...
No
Huh?
way! That can't be right! Xingqiu only
Wait a
writes
second, is this some kind of riddle that was planned out from the start for us?
And that is precisely the point of suspicion. If Xingqiu had only just arrived in Inazuma,
I mean,
how could he
true,
recommend
unless he
Shimura's
was
chasuke?
here before, could be, right?
Moreover, he didn't raise any questions when I suggested another place because of the windy weather. This means he knows that Shimura's is an open-air restaurant.
He could have been here before,
Are
right?
you saying that Xingqiu has already been in Inazuma for some time? And that he's only pretending he just arrived?
Yes, that
He
is
could have
indeed my
been here
conclusion.
like 2 years ago, right? Before the Sakoku decree. No?
But how could Xingqiu be the book thief? His mission is to fight for justice, isn't it? There's no way he'd do something against his own ideals.
Unless it was all planned out as some kind of festival riddle.
Calm down, Paimon. Even though
I
this
don't
is the
know.
first time I've met Xingqiu in person, we've communicated via letters for some time now. I do have some understanding of his character. I think there must be some deeper motive at play here. The story also tells us that Aoi no Okina flees with a poem because of a threat.
Because of a threat?
Could Xingqiu be in danger?
What?
It's difficult to say at this point.
I sound like some
But
interesting
given
stories
that
here.
your restaurant is indoors, it'll be easy for us to detect anyone
Alright.
following or eavesdropping on us. I think it should be safe for us to talk there.
But what's going on here then?
I'll be relying on your assistance to get to the bottom of this matter.
Got it?
Good. Then let's head to Uyu Restaurant.
Now this sounds interesting. It sounds like there's gonna be a deeper story to it. Okay. Uyu Restaurant is in Inazuma City, so. Who'd be eavesdropping though? I don't know. Alright, here we go. Back to your restaurant. Now I can actually head inside. So what's this gonna be? No one eavesdropping, is it?
I don't see anyone suspicious around. It seems clear for the moment. Let's go inside and wait for Xingqiu.
Oh, this whole thing's starting to make Paimon a little nervous. What do we do? And what do we talk about when Xingqiu gets here?
Why would Xingqiu be acting under the things from the story though, even if he was in danger?
First, we must ascertain whether Xingqiu was already in Inazuma or not. If we can find evidence of him deceiving us,
what the hell?
We can use it as leverage to persuade him to tell us the truth. Since we're still waiting for him, why don't you go and chat with other guests in the restaurant and see if you can learn anything useful?
Now this is getting interesting. Enter Uyu Restaurant. So, Yota, what's you heard?
The last phase of the Irodori Festival is when they release the all-new publications. The one I'm really looking forward to is A Legend of Sword.
That's right. A signed first edition is going to become quite the collectible. I've got to get my hands on a copy.
I've seen Genyu's signature before. His handwriting is super neat. He must be really diligent about his style.
He'll be there in person on the day of the release, so we'll get a good look at him then. I hear that he's actually pretty young.
Wait a minute. Did you just hear that? Not only will Xingqiu be signing novels at the release, but his handwriting is super neat?
I mean, it could have been from a previous book, no? I don't know. Maybe he was here and already signed some. I don't know. Anyone here? No? Okay. So it's gotta be downstairs.
Talk to me if you want to order.
There's Albedo. We'll talk to him at the end if we can.
There's been so many lively young customers recently.
Oh, the owner of the restaurant. Okay, are you? Hello there.
Hello there. What can I get for you?
Hi! Do you have any special recommendations today?
Why, of course. I'd personally recommend our freshly caught seafood. It's been pouring these past few days, so the fishing boats haven't been able to sail at all. But the weather finally cleared up today, so we have some fresh catch.
Wait. It's been pouring at the past few days, so the fishing boats haven't been able to sail at all. Does that mean that Xingqiu could have hid in a fishing boat?
So the weather at sea has been bad these past few days?
It sure has. A few guests from Liyue were just telling me that their boat was heaving and rolling all the way here. They couldn't do anything but sleep the entire trip.
That means that Xingqiu didn't go through it because he didn't sleep the entire trip.
Oh, this might be some useful
information.
information.
Xingqiu, you're kind of sus. I never thought I'd say this. But Xingqiu, you're sus. Albedo, we got the info.
Albedo, what should we talk about when Xingqiu gets here? Any ideas?
I will try to break the ice by talking about our work on novels and illustrations. If he really is hiding something,
I feel even more nervous
then he might feel even more nervous than we do. If we start by talking about our work creating novels, perhaps he will lower his guard.
Oh, come to think of it.
What's Xingqiu's intentions here, though? The motives.
Thank you for finishing the illustrations on time. He said they looked amazing despite the time you had.
Is that so?
What do you mean?
That is also a very valuable clue.
Alright, let's see.
That was delicious. Inazuman cuisine largely consists of fresh seafood, which is certainly to my liking.
That's good.
It's because you didn't sleep well. I know, right?
Now's our chance. Let's talk to Xingqiu and see if he says anything useful. Maybe we could start by asking him about the journey.
Okay. Talk about his thoughts regarding the journey. But were you reading the video? Let's talk about the scenery and the journey. No, let's talk about his thoughts regarding the journey, because if there was turbulence, then you should talk about it.
Well, I've never embarked on such a long journey before.
The long days
Though
at
I was
sea
quite excited when we set off. The long days at sea quickly became most monotonous.
Speaking of the journey, did anything noteworthy happen
like a storm or something.
Well, to be honest, I spent most of the trip with my nose in a novel.
Well, that didn't tell us much.
Yeah. Talk about the book you read during the voyage.
By the way, Shincho, what book were you reading on the way here?
Oh, I was reading a novel called Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It was sent to me by my editor.
Didn't you feel dizzy while reading on the ship?
It was nothing I couldn't handle. Don't forget, I'm proficient in the arts of the Guhua clan. That being said, there were quite a few people aboard who felt seasick.
Maybe he's not suspicious then.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything suspicious about what he said so far.
About the scenery.
To be honest, there wasn't much to see. Just water all around, morning to night. The sheer monotony of the trip caused everyone to grow a little impatient. So, when the peak of Mount Yogo finally appeared in the distance as we approached the islands of Inazuma, everyone crowded the deck to have a look. However, the ship sailed along at a crawling pace. It took a whole day from the time we saw the mountain peak to the time we docked.
Paimon didn't catch anything suspicious so far.
No, there was not something really... Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, right! If it took an entire day to reach the docks, then it would have been pouring rain at the time they saw the top of the mountain.
Wait, really? The day before?
We learned a couple of things from his account, but we still require more evidence.
I don't know.
Let's discuss creating novels with
I don't know what's
Shincho.
going on. It doesn't sound suspicious yet. Aside from the fishing boat. Talk about Albedo's illustrations. Yes, I want to learn more about that.
Speaking of illustrations, Albedo, I've long wished to express my sincerest gratitude for providing the illustrations in my novel. My novel didn't sell well in Liyue, so I must admit that I had some reservations regarding its potential. Yet you've consistently managed to select the most important scene of the chapter for your illustrations.
I see.
This made me feel as though what I was trying to express could be understood after all.
Thank you. However, I took some risks in the illustrations, so I'm feeling slightly uneasy myself. Light novel illustrations are typically centered around the characters, but this time, I adopted a different approach in the illustration for the last chapter.
Well, that scene was intended to depict the change in the world, so I thought it very fitting to draw only scenery.
Doesn't sound like anything suspicious has come up so far.
No, there was a crack in his alibi. My illustrations were sent for printing the moment they arrived in Inazuma.
There's no way
so logically speaking, there's no way he could possibly know what the illustrations look like.
So he's the book thief. Because they're not. He even said what the illustrations were about. Hello, Shincho.
Shincho. We have something very important to ask you now.
Oh?
Why have you been caught? Shincho, what's with the facade? What's your worried face?
Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Alright, what's going on here?
Mr. Okazaki told us earlier that actually the weather at sea was very bad these last few days. So when you said that everyone came running to the deck to see Mount Yogo, that couldn't have happened!
On top of that, the latest installment of The Legend of Sword will only be revealed at the Irodori Festival. Even we, the creators, haven't received a sample copy. And if that's the case, how could you know what my illustrations look like?
Well, he's nervous. He's nervous.
The jig's up, Shincho.
You were already for today, weren't you?
Before today, weren't you? Are you in some kind of danger but can't tell us the truth? Don't worry.
Yeah.
The Traveler and Albedo are
So
no
what's going on
pushovers. We
here?
can help you.
No, please. You misunderstand me.
No, say everything.
I suppose my lack of sleep is inevitably taking its toll on my mind. I didn't notice for a moment that you were testing me at all.
Alright, so what's going on, Shincho?
I did in fact come to Inazuma early to handle some things. Let me consider how to explain this. Oh, this is most embarrassing.
Oh, well,
God.
if this isn't a coincidence, I didn't
huh?
expect to see everyone here.
Huh? Tone deaf Bart,
What are you doing here?
I heard that the owner of this establishment has some fine-aged wines. I didn't want to miss the opportunity to taste them.
Paimon knew you
What?
couldn't possibly be up to anything good.
Says who? In fact, I come
Okay,
as the
what
bearer
is
of
it?
good tidings. I just bumped into Kujo Sara a moment ago. She said that the
Is
Tenryou
that Brandon the
Commission has
criminal?
apprehended the criminal who stole all those copies of A
Wait,
Legend of
what?
Sword. You needn't worry about it any longer.
Huh? The criminal who stole A Legend of Sword?
Wait a second. What's going on here?
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
Yes, but wait, wasn't the criminal not the criminal and Shinsho instead? I
Oh
don't know.
no. The person they apprehended. Was it by chance an
Oh.
editor named Onodera?
Oh, that's why it was missing. Oh, I see. But wait, why?
Apologies, Kujo Sara didn't mention a name. But I saw her taking someone toward Hanamizaka.
Everyone, it's too late to explain. We must
Okay.
make haste and rescue Onodera.
What's going on? So he's not a thief. But wait, why get the books then? I guess that's also why Onodera was gone and just disappeared. Okay, let's actually teleport here. Alright, over here. There it is. Now I just head over to Hanamizaka. There's Kujo Sara and Onodera. Okay, there's another guy. Garuda. What's going on here?
Please, wait. Onodera is innocent.
Oh, so you must be the author of A Legend of Sword. I didn't expect to see others tagging along with you.
Well,
Anyway,
we were with him
you
at the
mustn't
time.
take him away. I can explain everything.
No need to worry, Zhenyu. I've just explained everything to Madame Kujo, and Kuroda has testified for me.
Yes. In fact, we were just getting ready to leave.
Oh, phew. What a relief.
Wait, really? What's going on?
Wait a minute. Does everyone else here already know?
What?
Well, to be precise, we had dispatched 2 additional squads here, in order to prevent the suspect from escaping.
Shinsho looks pretty flustered. What
How about
exactly
it has
is
something to do
going
with his
on
signature?
here?
Wait, what do you mean, Traveler?
Though it's most embarrassing, it appears quite a few people are aware of the situation now. There's no use keeping it a secret. In the end, I'm the one responsible for this whole predicament.
No, Zhenyu. It's only appropriate that I take
What's going
responsibility
on?
for this. Everyone, please let me explain. For the Irodori Festival, I recommended the idea of selling newly released novels signed by the authors. Not only was this the first major project I was in charge of since joining the Yai publishing house, but Lady Yai also gave me a lot of support. However, I did not discuss our plans with the authors in advance. As a result, it caused a great deal of trouble for Zhenyu.
Yes, to be frank, calligraphy is not my strong point, so signing events are really not my forte.
Even though such an event will be difficult for Zhenyu, after telling him how important the plans were to me, he immediately boarded a ship to Inazuma to come up with a solution.
Wait, so that was a problem that ended up earlier.
So these past few days, Zhenyu has been actively practicing his handwriting. However, it takes time to sign each book, and we realized the time we reserved for the signing was not nearly enough.
So you tried to sign the books early.
So I came up with the idea of moving the new books from the warehouse to my place. That way, Zhenyu could use these few days to sign them all.
So that's why you also had the key and
I
everything.
thought everything would work out without a hitch. I never expected that someone would immediately realize that the books were missing from the warehouse. To make things worse, I was on vacation and staying with Zhenyu in my house these past few days. I had no idea that the situation had turned into such a huge mess. All of this happened because I wanted to prove myself through this event.
Onodera, I agreed to your proposal because I didn't want the readers to know of my unsightly handwriting.
Handwriting?
Also, I knew that Onodera had been misled by one of my prior signatures. At a previous event, the Yai publishing house had requested autographs of authors so that they could be put on display. I practiced tirelessly for an entire day to finally deliver a stylish and elegant signature for the event. But looking back on it now, I had dug myself into a hole by
'cause then
delivering
people were
that nice
expecting it.
signature for the sake of my pride.
Hey, come on, you two. Loosen up a little. The theft was nothing more than a simple misunderstanding. Besides, everyone has something they do not wish others to see.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. All that matters is that Shincho and his books are okay.
Yup.
Onodera, I think you should explain the truth regarding the stolen books to the rest of the people on
retail.
retail.
They were kind of... some people might have caught up already.
Yes, I understand. I'll apologize to everyone.
We should probably be heading back to Rito as well.
Let's tag along. Alright. Alright, Venti, we still got some questions about Conway. I guess that's not gonna be answered yet. Or maybe not during the event. I'm kind of losing my hope here. Alright, let's go over here. And to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Yep, over here. Murata Pyroarchon.
Onodera, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on leave these few days?
Oh, there's just these people. Okay, not the public. Okay, good. Onodera explains the situation to the editors.
I'm very sorry for all the trouble that I've caused.
Yes, Onodera, but why didn't you tell everyone earlier? If you had told us, we could have thought of some ways to help you.
That's right. We're a team, and we should be helping each other in tough situations like this.
Yeah.
Let's leave the past behind us now. Our first priority is to help Yu with his signatures. How is your progress so far?
My progress is not what I had hoped for. Even after working through the night these past few days, I've only finished perhaps 1/10 of the signatures.
Oh, no wonder Shincho looked so sleepy today.
So he wasn't reading a book, he was signing signatures.
I understand. Murata, go back to Yae Publishing House and get Aratani to book a room on the second floor of the Yu restaurant. We'll be using it for Yu's emergency calligraphy lessons.
Yes, Mr. Hirayama.
Calligraphy lessons, okay.
It just so happens that my brother is a calligrapher. Should I ask him to lend his assistance as well?
Yes, good idea. Ah, you've just reminded me. 2 calligraphers from Liyue arrived today. We worked with them before, so I'll go and ask them to help out too.
It seems I'm really in for it now.
No need to worry, Yu. I'm sure you can do it. Didn't you finish the last chapter of your novel in just 1 week's time?
Yes, but writing novels and learning calligraphy are 2 entirely different skills.
I guess he's very skilled now, not in calligraphy.
Even though Shincho still has to deal with his handwriting issue, Paimon somehow feels a little relieved now.
I always used to prefer working alone in my workshop. But I've come to realize that solving problems with others also has its merits.
We also owe a special ode of gratitude to the mysterious person who has been leaving important info for us along the way.
Is it you?
Huh? You mean whoever left behind those stories about the 5 Cossack?
Pardon me, but what are you talking about?
Oh, right. We haven't had a chance to explain things
who's
to
that?
Shincho yet.
Venti?
I see. It appears that Onodera and I were spotted when we were moving the books.
Oh, so it was them. I see.
Albedo, may I ask you one thing? Are you able to include me in a portrait as well?
Yes.
Not only do I owe the successful resolution of today's incident to that story, but I also hope that I'll remember this lesson.
No problem. Considering the similarities between the portrait and the events that have taken place,
stealing. Oh,
your proposal is very reasonable.
Kind of similar, yeah.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akahito.
Hey, damn, okay. With the monocle as well, okay.
He finished the portrait of Aoi no Okina in no time at all. Wonder how Shincho's calligraphy training is going at Uyu Restaurant. Hey, do you think whoever left those stories for us could be hiding somewhere
It's a
nearby?
possibility. Wait, it's not them? Wait, could it be Venti?
Oh, hello? Mr. Storywriter? Are you here?
I don't think anyone's hearing us, Paimon.
He's a friend of ours, and the release of his new book is super important to him.
I don't think they're listening. Oh, wait. A cat?
What's that sound?
What?
It was just a cat.
Yeah.
Looks like we can't make them reveal
I wonder who's
themselves
he gonna.
that
I feel like it's
easily.
Venti, because Venti sounded kind of suspect there.
It's getting late now. Well, let's go back and get some rest.
Wait, is someone gonna be
Go to the
here?
docks and wait for another ship tomorrow morning.
Someone's here. Okay, I don't know who this guy is. It's not a playable character, at least. So there's a second one. There's a class of... Ooh, wait a sec. Oh, never mind. I thought they were all cranes. I kind of thought that maybe this is related to Shenhe? No. Are they still there? Probably not. Definitely not. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna stop here for today. I know there's a Tales Part 2 as well. It should be around here. Apparently not. Hold up. I think we can check it in the festival thing, right? And then Legends of Kazan, and then there's Festival Deeds Part 2. Kimura. So I don't know if it's actually gonna be playable characters here. Buyer's Guide to Settlement. The Almighty Naruto. I wonder if you're gonna get to see Raiden. I really hope so. No, I think we are gonna leave it here. If we do have a poll, which I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't. So next time. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys on the next time. We'll be streaming again when Act 4 comes out. We'll be streaming the Deeds Part 2, Act 3, Deeds Part 3, Act 4, Deeds Part 4. And the minigames are probably going to be for a separate stream later on. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and bye.